How you doing, guys? Carlos here with BuckarooGear. I just finished up doing an instructional video series on how to build a martingale, and it occurred to me that I didn't go over how to build these little leather loops. Have you guys ever wondered how these are made? I'm going to show you how I do it, so stay tuned. So where are these leather loops used? Well, I use them here on the back of my, on the buckle, to go along with the buckle here on the back of the chinks. I use them all the time. And then of course right here, this is a martingale that I just built for the class. And this is where the loop is used here on the bottom side of this buckle. Just a little keeper to keep this strap from pulling up and being kind of unsightly and flapping around. All right, so let's go over how to build one of these, and I'm going to build a couple of them. First thing we need to do is cut some strap, and this strap is, it's about a 1/2 inch, maybe slightly bigger than a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to get my strap cutter here, and I'm going to set it to just over a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to cut myself some straps out of this piece. This is a skirting leather. This is a 10-12 ounce skirting leather. Blade's getting a little dull. About time to replace it, I think. I got a number 2 edger here. I'm just going to edge the top side of this strap. All right, so this strap is going to be way too thick for what I'm trying to do here. So I need to go over to the splitter and split it down. I just got a little bench splitter over here. So I'll take you over here and show you how to do that. And I want to split this down to roughly half thickness of what this already is. That's good. Set my stop there so it's the same thickness, both pieces. Okay, now we can go back over here. Okay, we got our strap split down. I'm going to go ahead and take my edger. I'm going to edge the back side now, or the rough out side of the strap. Okay, and I've got my bucket of water here, and I'm just going to dunk these straps in the water until the bubbles come up. You can kind of hear the air coming out. Then I'm going to take my burnishing canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and burnish these. And burnishing, doing this or burnishing these is going to do two things. It's going to finish this edge off so it's nice and slicked and smooth, and it's also going to take the stretch out of the strap because you just dunked it in water. All right, these are nice and slicked and stretched, ready to go. Well, I got my knife, and now I need to cut these to length. This is where my little loop stick comes in. If you guys have the means to build yourself a loop stick, get you some hardwood stock of some kind. I think I got this at Home Depot years ago. I think this is alder. I'm not 100% sure. But this stock it's about 5/8 thick, okay? And the thickness and the width is going to depend on the size of loop you need to build. I've got a couple different loop sticks like this that I built years ago, and that's going to sort of be up to you on what size loop you're trying to build. But I have a measurement on this stick, and I know I need to cut these straps at 3.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut my straps up. And you're trying to cut these straps straight and perpendicular. So there's my 3.5 inch. I'm just using my bench here to measure because my bench has got a measurement grid on it. And then after I cut that first piece, I can use it as a measuring stick, and cut some more. I'm running out of loop staples, so I better make sure I have, oh yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, I got these cut to length. Now, I've got in order to keep these straps or these loops together, I use a loop staple. Some guys will take and sew these as well. You can do that. I've never had the time to do that or the patience to do that, so I always get these loop staples. And these loop staples, I got these particular ones, I think, off of eBay. Sometimes you can find them at Tandy. They're kind of hard to find sometimes. So I'm going to see if I can add these to my Amazon web store. I've got an affiliate store on Amazon, and we'll see if I can add them to there. You can find them in, sometimes you'll find them in stainless steel. These ones happen to be brass. Stainless steel or brass, either one will work, whatever's available to you. So what I do now is I've got a number 1 punch. I'm going to punch these 2 at a time. Right here on the, close to the edge of the strap. And you got to be careful about getting this pretty close to the edge, because if you get it too close to the edge, it can make it weak. If you get it too far inboard, then the staple won't go in there because the staple's not wide enough. So I just punch 2 of these at a time just to save some time. There we go. So now we're going to take our loop staples, and we got to get these sort of shaped up first. Put our loop staple in there. Take our needle nose pliers, and we'll fold these little tongs over on the loop staple. And just repeat for every single one that you're doing. Got the camera over here, so maybe you can get a better perspective on what I'm doing here with the loop staple. Bend that ear over. Oops. And go in and bend this ear over. There we go. That is done. So now that we got that done, all we need to do is take and slide each one of these loops up on the loop stick, and I'm trying to get the staples centered on the stick here when I do that. Okay, now we got one more step and we're done. Okay, I'm over here at my stamping rock, and I have this hammer that I use only for leather, so I don't use it on metal or anything else, so the face on the hammer is nice and smooth. And I just take, with the loops on the stick, I just take and tap them, and I do every side. And what that does is it gives the inside a nice square corner rather than it be rounded, and give that good finished look. And then I just go ahead and hang them up here on the bench and let them dry, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's how these little guys are made. Check out BuckarooGear.com. There'll be information on there on leather instructional videos. I've got a few coming out here soon, and the information for all that stuff will be on BuckarooGear.com. Appreciate it. Take care.